Hey guys, welcome to today's very extra video. We're gonna be talking about crazy expensive makeup. I'm gonna try it on, I'm gonna wear it all day. We're gonna, at the end of it, look at it, inspect it, see what's worth it, what's not. This is a Hall of Fame series of mine if you've been with me for many years, because I was gonna say for any amount of time, but I have not been in my WTF days in a hot minute. This was, if you don't know, my first way into being viral on the internet was a Christian Louboutin lipstick that literally had my jaw on the floor when I asked the price of it. When I was shopping at Neiman's, it was $100 and I bought it anyway because I thought it was so ridiculous. I was like, why is a lipstick $100? This doesn't make any sense to me. Let's try it. Let's put on our investigation hat and figure it out together. And that's how WTF was born. The color's really vibrant and beautiful, but I still don't think it's worth $90. All right, you guys, no BS. This primer is so incredible. I hate saying that because I know it's expensive.
I'm shade matching, you guys, because I'm not screwing this up. It's $250.
We are testing out $130 shadow kits from Pat McGrath.
Everything has stayed put beautifully. We all know Natasha Denona is crazy expensive, but man, oh man, it is gorgeous eyeshadow.
And then it was just honestly kind of a gateway drug because I was like, well, shoot, what else can we try? And I started buying $100 primers and expensive eyeshadows. And then something really kind of icky happened along the way. I fell in love with luxury makeup. I'm not gonna lie, there were a few things that I was like, oh my gosh, this performs so much better than all the other stuff I have. And you guys know I love drugstore, I love department store, and there are a few things that I will say now firmly are worth the splurge when it comes to luxury makeup. So I thought it had been a hot minute since I had dipped into that end of the pool and I just really went in deep. If you saw my recent vlog of shopping, there are a lot of moments of me picking this stuff out. I'm holding my little silicone scrubby. We're starting with the skin completely bare, and I wanted to do this on camera. This is not a WTF item. This will be linked below in the description box. I'm not sponsored by Silicone Pad, but I do have this in my Amazon storefront, and this has changed everything when it comes to how my lip makeup applies. So I have kind of a little table next to me. I have everything methodically set up and out. And because I put this in my little makeup routine, I now do it every time I do my makeup. And it has changed the life of my lips, I'm telling you. Okay, so that's a part of my everyday little routine. I also have my little clip ready to go. This I received in PR. Full librarian now. Cutest little clippy. But we got to get the hair back to try on all of the goods. So this is just a Nordstrom bag with an innocent $700 worth of product in here. Not a big bag, but a big spend. And to be honest, I went to Neiman's and got a couple of things. So this is not all Nordstrom. We're going to start out. Am I a substitute teacher right now? What is this immediate hairdo with the turtleneck? I cannot. Class is in session. Okay, so we're gonna go in with Guerlain Radiance Concentrate with Pure Gold Base. This was back in the early days. This was not long after the Louboutin review. And this is something that I repurchased. And then I had a hissy fit over it, if I can remember correctly, where I was like, this is drying. I don't like the ingredients and I'm not spending the money on this anymore. And I had some weird breakup with it. I honestly cannot remember if I posted that on the internet or if it was a private behind the scenes meltdown. But long story short, I have not used this in a long time. I used to seriously see an amazing lift when I would use this, and that's why I liked it. It literally felt like I was giving myself a little mini facelift. Now that might be the alcohol in the product. I think that's why I actually stopped using it, because I was listening to some esthetician that was like, I don't get this. It will ruin your skin. And I was like, lies. No, maybe you're right. I don't know. Buyer beware. This is kind of a fluff product, but I will say it's also one of those fluff products that for some unknown reason just works. It just does something to make your makeup glue to the skin, last all day, lift it, minimize fine lines, and it just does something. I don't know if I like this turtleneck or not. This is a bodysuit from MANGOPOP. Do you guys like it? I'll link it below. I am trying to wear more color and be a happier version of myself because I realized a lot of what I wear are like oversized gray sweaters, and that's just not the mood that I want to be in moving forward. I want to be happy and sunny and colorful. So I also got like a very cobalty blue turtleneck, not turtleneck, just a long neck bodysuit as well. But that one is so bright, I'm almost a little concerned to wear it on camera because it's a little blinding. I'm like, wow, we're really swinging the pendulum. We're going from like cream, gray, nothing, to like bam, 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 like color. So now we're gonna go into something that I know I love. I know I will never stop loving the way that this foundation wears. Do I love the price tag of it? No. Do I think it's worth it? Nah, no. But also yes, La Mer, just the name says it all. Open your wallet. You're not gonna find something under $100. It's La Mer. It's the Miracle Broth. This is the Soft Fluid Longwear Foundation, Broad Spectrum, SPF 20. The ingredient list is one that I'm just gonna close my eyes. You guys know I've been looking at ingredients like trying to simplify and like not irritate my skin and all of that stuff. And going back to luxury, you just kind of have to close your eyes and be like, I'm gonna trust the process and just say a prayer and it'll be fine. When I was at Nordstrom shopping for this, I literally pulled up an old video of mine to find the color that I liked. The girl helping me was so sweet. She had no clue who I was. She's like, I don't really watch beauty videos on YouTube. And I'm like literally standing there like a total freak, watching my own video, going to the description and being like, what was that shade? Ah, got it. And I'm sure that she was like, what is this girl on? Like, what is even going on right now? Anyway, I have used this foundation over and over and over and over. It is a good one. And I thought for this kind of a video, it was super, super appropriate. So we're gonna go in light and polite with a stippling brush. I'm gonna use a Scott Barnes 6'8". I'm just gonna take a couple of pumps because she's expensive and we wanna preserve. And also we want the skin to look fresh and youthful and all of that. So yeah, that color is about right because I like to go just a little bit deeper. And I'm gonna do a little contour on top. I wanted to try this just kind of fresh on its own without doing the underpainting. Yo, this is just like, honestly, this foundation just glides right on like a freaking dream. The finish on this is very natural. It does not pill, it does not crepe the skin, it does not exaggerate fine lines. It's not overly dewy either, but it definitely is potent in adding just the right amount of hydration. It sinks deeply into the skin. You have those skincare and nourishing ingredients in there, and it never made me break out. I always could count on this foundation doing such a nice job. And when I used to do Style Code Live, this was my favorite foundation to wear when doing lives. It just, to me, under studio lighting, it made the skin look really, really good. So almost always that's what I was wearing. Like the makeup experts on the show and different people on the show, they're like, what foundation are you wearing? Like, what is that? And I always be like, go and splurge on La Mer, it's worth it. And so it was funny because I was kind of like selling products for Amazon through their show Style Code Live and then selling people that were filming the show on product as well. I'm just a constant like salesperson, but I pride myself on knowing the good stuff, you know? The like no BS, this is gonna work, let me tell you why, and that's that. I don't know how I feel about this turtleneck. It's like kind of, do I have like a tiny neck or something? Because this is just like, recommend to me, please. I'm looking kind of for a Skims-ish dupe, like the kind of tight but thick material for a girl with a long torso bodysuit. If you know of something, let me know. I want my wardrobe to be a little more snug and brighter. I've just been more comfortable recently being kind of oversized, and there's nothing wrong with going through seasons of your life where you're like, I just kind of want to wrap myself up, and I don't want to say like, and I don't want to be attractive, but like I kind of went through this weird thing where I was like, I don't want attention from anybody. And I just kind of went through it where I got used to wearing like the baggiest, biggest sweatshirts and like oversized everything. And it's like, I forgot that I'm a woman and like I have a figure, and not that you need to like let it all hang out, but I'm just looking for more form-fitting, elegant things in my wardrobe. P.S. This is not full coverage. So if you're someone that wants to fully eliminate every bit of discoloration on your face, this is not gonna do that for you. You're gonna have to spot conceal, but this is a beautiful, I would say medium. I'm gonna do my concealer, I'm gonna do my contour, I'm gonna set the face. I'm gonna be using Hourglass, Givenchy, and Danessa Myricks, and we're gonna skip through this and get to more WTF whatnot in the bag. I'm sad to announce that something unusual is occurring with my makeup today that has not happened in a very long time. I am having a little bit of lifting, and the only thing that I can think of that is doing that is the primer, which is really disappointing. So jury's out on that. Or my skin's just different now? I don't know. That is so super duper weird. It doesn't look terrible. It's just something that I am noticing that there's a patch right here that when I put powder on top, it's like something with the makeup is almost disintegrating. Houston, we have a problem. You guys see? Like right in here. Inner monologue is like, take the makeup off, start over. And then me is like, you have places to be. You have to go to the grocery store and P.O. box and run errands and just like finish it. Apparently, you guys seen that kid? And apparently, those two do not want to be friends. Okay, because these are all like my everyday staple favorites that I'm using right now. So I'm like, what is causing what? This never happens. All right, but we're gonna continue the journey. We're gonna put on a little bit of blush. I'm still hopelessly in love with the Honest blush. I'm just gonna kind of tap that on. Not luxury. We're totally doing like a and going to the drugstore for a moment because you can buy this at Target and Walgreens. Really, really pretty, really, really fresh. Overall, still, it's not looking bad. I am just a maniac with my makeup and I want perfection. I don't want to see my pores. I want everything to be velvety smooth. And if the makeup close up looks like it's separating or there is something that is uneven, it's just gonna bother me. Okay, so I do have, I have a new bronzer that I want to try that is from Nordstrom. This is not WTF pricey, but she's up there. This is from Charlotte Tilbury. I saw one too many people using this and I felt left out and I just wanted to try it. So I love a big pan like this. So we're just gonna kind of go in. Love that mirror too. Yowzer, that is a mirror. You know what I'm saying? Okay, this is beautiful. Loving this. This is the Beautiful Skin Sun-Kissed Glow Bronzer in medium from Charlotte Tilbury. I feel like that just kind of helped my unevenness for some reason. All right, I'm gonna put on a little bit of lips and a little bit of brows. And I will list everything in the description box. Bonus beauty tip time while I'm doing it, because the more you know, the more you know. If you guys want your lip liner to really create a barrier where things are not bleeding out, do not just go like this with your liner and this with your liner and be like, cute, I'm done. No, get in there and literally wiggle your pencil back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Try it, especially if you have lines on the edge of your mouth. When you are going and layering up the color a little bit, it creates a barrier, makes the lips look bigger, and has just been a technique I have long loved. Sometimes we get too quick with things, you know? Taking a little bit of Buttercup from Huda Beauty. This has been the go-to combo. And to not make the lips have too much, I'm using a lip brush so that I can then go in with Laneige on top. Also using a lip brush. So there's just not too much glopped on the mouth. I love that overnight mask. It is so, so, so good. I am not sponsored by them. Okay, so now what do I want to do? I want to do brows really quickly. Okay, BRB. Dun, 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 dun. We're in the land of Tom Ford. Every time I see anything Tom Ford, I am reminded of that one time in Vegas where my husband asked the employee at Tom Ford if they had anything Tom affordable, and I just about passed out from embarrassment. I'm gonna cry my makeup off right now. Every time. And I'm not joking. Oh my gosh, I'm tearing up. I cannot look at the brand name now without wanting to crack that joke. Like, that is the problem with me and James and our like weird, like his dad humor. I guess I have dad humor too then. Like, we will make the dumbest jokes and they will stick. They will stick. They will stay. And then every time I like have that urge of like, nah, am I gonna lunge into that one? Like, am I gonna go for it? Am I gonna like pretend it's fresh and like see if I get a reaction? I try to hold it in, but there's no promises, no guarantees. Okay, so we all know anything Tom Ford is gonna be like a car payment. It's expensive. Like, this makeup line is expensive. And I have reviewed several Tom Ford items. Some of them I've loved, some of them I've been like, absolutely no, not worth the price. Next. This is one that I already know I love. Do I think that you can find comparable on a budget? Absolutely. But I do have a fond memory of wearing this to my very first, I want to say and only, I think I only did Fashion Week once and it was like, that's enough for me, bye. But I went to Fashion Week, I was invited to a bunch of shows, and of course, like, you hear Fashion Week and you're like, oh my gosh, like I must be fabulous. And so I thought the eyeshadow definitely would like level me up to like maybe like a little bit more fabulous. At least that's what I thought in my head. And I thought I looked cute during that Fashion Week. So this is dominantly what I wore. This is the Golden Mink quad. What I really like about this quad actually is the toppers. They're just so beautiful. They wear incredibly well and they catch the light, like with flash photography especially, in such a beautiful way. If you go to the counter, they will tell you the reason that he made these particular toppers is he wanted them to have the look and feel of a sequin gown. And I always think of that. I'm like, yes, like that's exactly what it is. Ooh, wow, we really jumped into a smoky eye without even trying. I am fine with it. Using a Letitia Mac FF6. Bam, 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 bam. I think this palette is literally like $75. It might even be more. I was in Nordstrom. I had not been in Nordstrom in like 6 months. I hadn't been actually in a shopping mall in like 6 months. And so I kind of went nuts. These shadows are ridiculously good. They are ridiculously good. It's kind of like a one and done type of a thing. Okay, I'm taking a little bit of that lighter shade and just prepping the lid just a little bit before I go in with the Papow sequiny, glisteny, gorgeous little numbers here. I'm gonna go in first with the more, why did I almost call this, with the autumn shade? What, like autumn leaves? What am I thinking? With the copper shade. Just using my finger. I don't have any Fix Plus, nothing. What I remember loving about these two is they don't oil up and lose their shimmer. It's like you can go into this pan over and over and over, and it's just like the shimmer in here penetrates right through to the bottom of the pan. Sometimes when these top coats come in a quad like this, it's almost like all the shine is like halfway through the top and then like it changes. These don't. They're just like so stunning. So satisfied. That was amazing. These, what am I doing? I'm just like rub it all in everywhere. These shadows stay put, they wear well, and I'm happy that I revisited this one. If you want a luxe, luxury, sophisticated but shimmery, great for any age. If you're someone that you're like, I'm older, I can't wear glitter, I can't wear shimmer, it doesn't work for me, Tom Ford is maybe one of the few that you really can get that go hard effect, that really shiny effect, where it's not gonna completely crinkle up your eyelid. Worth the splurge. You don't need all of them. Buy one, use it, love it. And it's good. So we have another Tom Ford item. Ba-bam. I have a lot of dupes for this. Huda Beauty makes a really nice liquid liner that has a very precise tip as well. Maybelline even has one. I will try to list a few of the dupes that I like because I know this one is ridiculously expensive. Who wants to spend $50+ on a liquid liner? No one, really. But I did do a WTF on this and I love how this wears. It does not transfer everywhere. It does not bleed everywhere. It does not crinklify everywhere. It stays bold. I will say this, try to leave it out like this on your vanity or in a drawer. Do not put it in a cup like this because one side will dry out. Tip from me to you. I'm gonna go in, breathe deep. Okay. Yeah. That's the good stuff. Okay, other side. There's always one side that just wants to go harder, that wants to be more of a wing, and then you have to fix and pray that this side does not want to overshine this side. I really prefer this tinier wing more, but life happens. Okay, mascara, lashes. This is where this very micro fine, the other end, the double end of this liquid liner comes into play. Just for this inner corner is how I like to use it, to conceal the lash band. You can almost like blot it on there and you're not dragging it everywhere. This liner, something else, right? Ooh, she's sharp. You guys, I love and also hate my makeup. So we're gonna bounce around. I have to go run some errands, do some things, and I will check back in at the end of the day and we will see if it was worth all the money that I spent. I can already tell you probably not. I kind of already have formed thoughts, but I just thought that I would do a wear test anyway. And then I'm randomly gonna share with you guys that I hate my hair today. I was gonna save this for an upcoming fails video, but why not tell you now? I used the super expensive Oribe Imperial Blowout Transformative Styling Cream. It comes out kind of like a lotion. I was thinking it was a mousse. You're supposed to put it from roots to end and it expands the hair and gives you a blowout that will last for 2 days. And it's just like so great and so expensive. And I bought this on my birthday because I was just kind of like, well, I don't really do hair on my channel, and sometimes it's fun just to get something fancy that I was like, it's just for me, like just, but I end up talking about it anyway. So here we are. This is a dud. You guys, my hair feels stiff. Like it feels like doll hair. It definitely gives volume, but like I'm trying to like, do you know what I'm talking about when it's like that? Like I like silky hair. So the Wow stuff I'm liking a lot better. Still love my Inner Sense. It's not a hair day that is making me super excited, and it's not adding to my expensive makeup the way that I was hoping that it would. So there we have it for now. I will see you guys at the end of the day. The lash glue has got my eyes burning today. I will feel like my eyes are like, Like it's just not comfortable. I keep looking in the monitor and I'm like, girl, your makeup has melted down. The foundation is looking patchy. It is now 9:08 and I'm ready to wash my face. This is just not looking good up close. It looks super crinkly. I literally went and like rubbed my eye. Do you ever do that where you are forgetting you're wearing makeup and all of a sudden you're like rubbing your eye and you're like, oh no, like, oh my gosh, I'm actually wearing makeup today. Like, oh gosh, what did I just do? And like part of it came off. So then I was trying to like touch up the concealer. It's a mess. Like up close, it's a mess. I do want to say this liner, like I am reminded of how good this liner is. Like romance me, Tom Ford. This liner is amazing. It has stayed looking this sharp. Now, mind you, my eyes feel a little red and blurry because it is late now and my makeup is making me feel a little bit of that like sting in your eyes. And I also wear contact lenses, so I'm like, I'm ready to be done. But I keep looking at the sharpness and the black richness and just like, it looks good. If you are getting married, if you have an event, this is a phenomenal liner. Highly recommend. Still A+ in my book. I still love this as well. I'm gonna wear it again tomorrow, but without the primer, something happened. Something happened. Maybe I'm doing my makeup differently these days, or it didn't mesh with my skincare, but something went a little crazy. So I will update you guys as I continue to try and figure out how to use my new expensive products that I once loved. Also, the shadow, surprisingly, still there. It's still shiny, sharp. I'm back in gray. How did that happen? Do you see what I'm talking about? Like all I have in my entire wardrobe is gray everything. When I am at home, it is comfort, but I do want to like up the color. I do mean it. I mean it. What else did we try? Love it. Did get patchy. Gonna play with it more. Love hate with this now that I've had my hair like volumized extreme all day, which this is really just supposed to be a styling cream, but it made my hair have so much volume. Still kind of tripping me out. Okay, you guys, do you want more WTF? Should I do a one product all day? Follow me through my day wear test like I used to. Let me know in the comments below. I had so much fun doing this. I do have other expensive things that I'm keeping hidden that I haven't shared just yet because I think I do want to do something with them. So we'll see how this video goes. Let me know that you enjoyed it by commenting, sharing, liking. Make sure you are subscribed and ring the bell. I am here Monday and Thursday at 10 a.m. PST. Go have a good one, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Mwah.